I hope you enjoyed the couple of weeks of spring we had because it's going to be summer very soon.
Yeah, it cooled down just a little bit.
Just a little bit, and temperatures are going to be warming up a lot by the end of this week. But the good news is before temperatures really start climbing, we have a chance for rain moving into New Mexico starting tonight. We'll see some of the better chances for rainfall and some of the better precipitation mounts here in southwestern New Mexico, including Silver City, where it is mostly sunny right now. But starting later this evening, even as early as 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to start to see some rain move into southwestern parts of New Mexico. We could even run into a couple thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon across the state. We'll get into that here in just a second, but today it is sitting warmer across the entire state. 60s out into western northern New Mexico and southern Colorado. 70s here in the metro, nearly 80 all the way up to Clayton. We're in the 70s in southwestern parts of the state, but in the 80s from Tucumcari down to Roswell, Carlsbad, and Hobbs. All around the metro, we're sitting in the 70s right now, even out to Moriarty. But into the East Mountains, we're staying in the mid-60s at the moment. But this just continues our stretch of unseasonably and abnormally warm weather we've had not only here in Albuquerque, but across the entire state. If you remember, we started out the month with record high temperatures in Albuquerque, even getting our earliest 80-degree day on record there on March 2nd. Temperatures dipped slightly. Last Friday, we had a high of 57 degrees, and that was just slightly cooler than normal. But already by Saturday and yesterday, we were back up into the 60s. Today we're into the 70s, and we're likely going to be looking at more record temperatures by the end of this week. Even our low temperatures have been on the warm side. That first full week of the month, low temperatures were in the 40s. We even broke a couple record warm low temperatures there on the 1st and the 3rd. Now this morning, we briefly dipped down to 32 degrees officially here in the metro, but that's likely the coldest it's going to be for a while and could even be our last freeze of the season with the way the forecast is looking. Winds are breezy, especially out towards Santa Rosa, Las Vegas, Tucumcari, Clayton, and Raton. We're seeing gusts around 30 to 40 miles per hour, and that's combining with humidity as low as 3% this afternoon in Clayton to create a critical fire danger. Red flag warnings are in effect across eastern and northeastern New Mexico until 7 o'clock this evening. That's when the winds will settle down. Skies are mostly sunny, but clouds are increasing out over southern Arizona, and that's part of this low pressure system. It's going to be moving over Baja as we head into tonight. Already starting to drop some moisture into southwestern New Mexico. By about midnight tonight, we'll be looking at some scattered light rain showers moving in. Now that's going to lift northward as we head through the morning tomorrow with scattered showers and a few thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow afternoon. So you get a little bit of daytime heating going on. We're likely going to see a little bit of rain around the metro, but right now it looks like it should stay fairly light. The better chance for any accumulation is going to be into southwestern and eastern New Mexico, again, where we could see a couple thunderstorms develop. High temperatures tomorrow, maybe a couple degrees cooler with that chance for rain in the cloud cover, but it's still going to be warm. Even as this cold front moves in tomorrow night, that's only going to cool off high temperatures in eastern New Mexico on Wednesday, while the rest of us are going to continue to see unseasonably warm weather. And by the end of this week, we're going to be looking at record highs. Climbing up into the 70s this weekend in Durango. A stretch of 70-degree high temperatures begins Friday in Farmington, up to 75 Saturday and Sunday. Thankfully, we at least see a little bit of rain in the forecast tomorrow, especially across southwestern New Mexico. But by the end of this week, we're in the 80s and even up to 90 degrees Saturday in Roswell. High temperatures cool off, looks like next Monday with a backdoor cold front, but that is going to be short-lived. So enjoy the rain and thunderstorm chances tomorrow, as we could pick up anywhere from a couple hundredths to as much as a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain. Highs in the 60s through the Wednesday in Las Vegas, then up into the 70s at the end of this week. Even Santa Fe will climb up to 75 degrees Saturday and Sunday, along with Edgewood hitting 75 degrees by Saturday afternoon. Tomorrow we'll likely see a couple spotty sprinkles around the metro, but rain accumulations look pretty light right now, leaving high temperatures in the 60s, but it's going to warm up quite a bit by the end of this week. 80 starting Saturday. It's a stretch of record high temperatures.
Man, and those are still way above average, right?
Way above average,
Yeah.
20 degrees.
Yeah, crazy. All right, Grant, thank you.